Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. And it keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. And now three remain: faith, hope, and love. But always the greatest amongst these is love. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. Conflicts surrounding the spiritual warfare in your life everywhere right now are being settled, and they are literally coming to an end. A whole lot of different scenarios. One, there was a white man in someone's community that was working with the local police, a Libra and a Cancer, to orchestrate different groups of people to spiritually attack you. That has come to a complete end. Okay. They're no longer able to work with that police energy in your community. Let me just see something. Was that the police or was that a priest? Okay. Okay. For somebody. Also, there was another issue where there was a Leo that was able to stay ahead of the bullet, meaning interfere with all of your interactions through your phone, okay? Because they were working together with an iPhone or Android employee. That relationship is over now, too. These are different incident things that were all going on simultaneously. So a Leo ended their relationship with an iPhone or Android employee that was mirroring your phone. So they won't be tracking you and trying to keep up with your movements anymore. That's the second thing. Okay. Also, the next thing I'm getting is somebody might have like a family member on their dad's side of the family that wants to try to resolve a conflict now. I'm hearing that if they're reasonable, that you may be open to resolving a conflict. Okay. There's somebody in your family that wants to resolve some kind of conflict surrounding some legalities and something having to do with your spiritual warfare. And they might be working with a couple of people to communicate with you. And you might expect to hear from whoever this person is soon. And they're going to try to resolve a conflict with you. Okay. And the last thing that's going on right now, somebody needs to stay ready so that they don't have to get ready. Okay. Somebody needs to stay ready so that they don't have to get ready. There's somebody that I keep picking up on in my energy that either might have a foster brother or something about foster care. There's something going on right now where there was a Capricorn that was trying to set you up to be injected with this experimental type of technology. We talk about the RNA, DNA vaccine enzyme. But the Capricorn was going to try to love bomb you and date you. You already figured it out and walked away. But they have not let go yet. And right now, there is a Cancer Warlock that is collaborating with that same Capricorn, and they're planning on trying to unalive you. Okay. It's a spiritual attack, but the spiritual attacks go hand in hand with the physical attack. Okay. So just keep your eyes open, pay attention, and be ready. Just be leery of anybody that any new person right now that comes into your energy smiling, man or woman, be very careful, because be careful of places that you eat. Be careful of talking about your plans, putting things in your phone, because right now there's a Cancer, Warlock, and Capricorn that couldn't trick you. That it might look like they're at odds right now, and they may even attempt to create an illusion that they're at odds and they're not speaking. This is their MO. They're going to try to create some kind of an illusion like they're not speaking, or they have an argument, or they're, breaking up, getting a divorce. And even if that is the case, they're still going to work together to try to unalive you. Okay. So you need to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, and guard yourself from everyone and everything right now. Okay. Don't, I'm not saying don't live your life, but don't live your life the way you normally do until this situation gets resolved, because that Cancer and that Capricorn, they're very tricky. Okay. And they're going to try to use people that you know. So stay on your toes spiritually and physically, and pay attention. Okay. It's in my energy. So maybe you're someone that watches me. They wanted me to warn you. They're working together right now, that plotting on you, the Cancer and the Capricorn. They're working together. Okay. Another thing I got, there may be a Korean that might be either sending someone towards somebody or coming themselves. I'm not sure, to try to balance out a situation with someone that was injected with something against your will. Because if someone was trying to do an experiment with you, or they thought that you were going to remain or be stuck in a situation where they could conduct experiments on you, and what what I'm getting is someone injected you with something, and they thought that you were going to be stuck in a situation, a relationship, financially, in either some kind of isolation, jail, psych ward, a job, a community, isolated. They thought that the people they collaborated with were going to be able to contain and control you. But because they're unable to do that, and the coven that was working together to try to put you into some kind of a spiritual cage has dismantled, all bets are off. And whoever you are, you're too aware and intuitive of everything. So they're not going to be able to run the test on you. They want to balance something out now, but still stay on alert. Okay. But they might want to balance something out with regard to what they did to you. Okay. But still keep your eyes open and don't trust anybody. Just pay attention. But the energy is coming like they want to balance something out with you. That I'm just reading the energy. All right. So good morning, collective. I'm Kuan Yin. This is Love of the Highest Vibration. This is the energy that's coming through right now. Many different scenarios. So let me see. General collective read. Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? Please, ancestors, angels, guides of the highest vibration of love, of the highest white light, I ask that you would protect the messages, help me to channel ascended masters, allow the messages to be put in these cards as plain and simple as possible, so as to be understood with perfect clarity by the people in my collective that need to see it, so they'll know how to move on their highest path for their highest good. I show gratitude. What are the messages this morning? Let's go. I have consciousness. I have miracle in reverse. So Somebody's ancestors are funny. Delight. Child, I got somebody's ancestors are funny. It just showed me something funny. Somebody got some ancestors like that operate like the movie with Richard Pryor. Y'all remember Harlem Nights? Somebody ancestors operate like Harlem Nights. Like they funny. Like they from the city or something from back in the day. And they move like Harlem Nights in how they orchestrate things. It's just funny. Something they showed me just now. Okay. So I have delight and I have romantic love in reverse. Okay. I have consciousness, miracle in reverse. I have delight and romantic love in the reverse. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy to see all of your smiling emojis. I love it. It's like I'm sitting in front of a live audience. It feels like it. I love seeing all your little emojis and things. Good morning, everybody. Good Tuesday morning. I hope everybody is doing well. I've had my second cup of coffee and I'm ready to go. Good morning, everybody. All right, what are the messages? Please and thank you. Really? Good Lord. What was that? Can we do that again, please? Y'all done knocked the cards on the floor now. Take it easy. I love y'all. Oh, that was it. That's why y'all not. What are the messages? Please and thank you. Okay. I have the moon. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone might be very greedy. Okay. This is a rooster. The 10 of jewels. They said to read that one. Okay. The 4 of wands reverse. Somebody might be sick. Right now or afflicted in some kind of a way that's getting divorced. And I see the boar here. Someone might be very greedy. Somebody might be trying to keep something hidden that they're doing. Somebody may be trying to keep something hidden. All right. The Chariot in reverse. Okay, so this is Cancer energy again. I have Cancer, and then I have Cancer again, the moon. Okay, or it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone could be trying to keep something hidden. Someone that's very greedy. Oh, Somebody could have a sickness or something. Give me one more. The 9 of jewels. 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Sakti of Jewels. A lot of earth energy here. There could be something going on here with a Virgo. Okay. The 7 of Wands in reverse. That might be defensive against somebody right now. Okay. This person could be financially independent and somebody could be heartbroken about something. So there could be a Virgo and there could be a 9 of Pentacles here. What's the 9 of Pentacles? Okay. Let's start with the QUAN Oracle card. So somebody could be getting divorced from somebody. Somebody could be a water sign. Somebody could be an earth sign. And somebody could have a sickness or an affliction. The invalid. The suffering man. Child, his head on fire and he got boils all over his skin. QUAN Oracle card, please and thank you. Yes. What is the QUAN Oracle card? Please and thank you. Many hands. Mother Fierce. We're not doing this today. Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. Okay, so the message today is as you step out of your door, whether you're traveling somewhere or if you're just traveling to the grocery store, you can know that you're safe. Whatever you do, wherever you're going, you are protected and safe. Regardless of what you see happening around you, or regardless of what someone's intentions may be for you, it doesn't matter. You are safe. No one has had the power to make anything happen that would bring your life to an ending in the past, and they're not going to be able to do it in the future now. If they couldn't do it when they were hidden in the past, they're certainly not going to be able to do it while this whole crime network is being dismantled. They're too disorganized. You have too much protection. You need to move forward on your spiritual path amicably, with confidence. And you don't have to worry. You are being protected. Your protection is guaranteed. Okay? So you have nothing to worry about. Now, I didn't say no weapons, and neither did God, would be formed against you. What I said was they would not prosper. Okay? So you are protected no matter what. So any goofy in the future plotting and planning anything, all they're doing is wasting their own time and energy. Holy Divine Spirit, clarify the moon card. What is this moon energy, Holy Spirit? What is this moon energy? So somebody could be gearing up to do spell work right now in real time, the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so what the moon is talking about, somebody is spiritually tiptoeing around and they're preparing to do spell work. You need to get your protection up. Okay, whoever I'm talking to, from the title I made, you need to get your protection up. They could be doing hexes, curses. They could be trying to orchestrate some kind of distraction, a negative distraction around you in your physical world to catch you off guard, something that will trigger you in a low vibrational way, a fight or something, or send someone toward you, or if you have family, children, a spouse, whatever. Be careful of anyone trying to incite anger in you, because that anger spiritually disarms you. And Warlock 101 is to incite anger. Make sure you maintain emotional control and be ready. Like I said, be ready so you don't have to get ready, because they're tiptoeing around you in secret, trying to orchestrate things and prepare to attack you. Okay. And it's because someone is greedy. And they wanted me to read that one thing to you really quick. The 10 of Pentacles. And we talk about greed because greed falls under one of the two major emotions, which is 1, fear, and 2, love. Every emotion that a human being could possibly possess in the universe falls under either fear or love. And the greed actually falls under fear. The reason people are greedy is because of an unconscious fear that they're holding on to. This could be greedy in love, greedy with someone's energy, wanting all their attention, greedy with money, finances, assets, and things. This sometimes can form and be conditioned in the subconscious mind in your childhood if you have a lack, meaning your stability with food, if you ever had to be hungry, uh, stability with a roof over your head, feeling physically safe from harm, your root chakra, things having to do the physical manifestation of your security in the physical realm. Okay. If oh, here's another example of greed or wanting too much of something. People that are emotionally greedy, say you were beat up as a child and punked a lot, okay? Let's say as a man. Uh, Unconsciously, you are going to overdo it in the gym as an adult. Some, not everybody, but this is how it manifests. Say you were beat up and punked as a young man, and then when you get older, you're carrying that in your subconscious mind, and you start working out in the gym when you're a teenager and you're a young adult, and you overdo it with the weights, and you got big muscles, like to the point where it's doing too much. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. You walking around looking like Mr. T, looking like capital letter T. Okay, little skinny legs, but you swole like LL Cool J. During uh, they say that people that do that sometime is working from an unconscious fear, so they overdo it with the muscles because they're protecting their heart. Or if you were hurt emotionally deeply as a child, you'll work out in the gym and unconsciously build a whole lot of muscles over your chest, but that's because you're trying to protect your heart. It's something unconscious. Okay, you overdo it. It's an overabundance of something to compensate and protect something. You understand? Another example would be not having enough food or shelter, clothing, and being poor as a child in your subconscious mind. Even if you do well as an adult, if you don't process that the right way, it'll come out in the form of greed as an adult, because you remember what it's like to not have enough and to always try to take more than what was offered to you. Like if you go somewhere to get food that someone offers to you, you're going to take more food than you're offered. If you go to a buffet, you're going to put food in your pocketbook. If you are invited to a party as a child and y'all don't have enough food at home, you're always going to take extra food. You're always taking more than what you need because you're in fear, because you have a lack. Now that same conditioning goes into your adult life, and even when you're doing good and you have enough in savings and you have enough for yourself, you can never have enough. You're always trying to find a way to get more than what you need, even if it's through some dishonesty, something lacking integrity. The temptation is there, and you take it because you're greedy. But that greed was formed out of fear. You understand? So there's somebody here that's doing something because they're greedy, that might do a type of dishonest work. I don't know. This could be this spiritual practitioner. Maybe they're greedy. We'll see in just a sec. So let me go ahead. They wanted me to read this to you. Here we find the rooster that we saw in the center of the wheel of life. It represents greed, one of the three poisons that drive the wheel. Now, what drives the wheel are desires that lead to suffering. We're talking about the wheel of constant, you're living and dying, living and dying life. Okay. What drives the wheel is greed, ignorance, and sloth and anger. These are the three things, the three poisons that impede enlightenment. Okay. These three things are what block people and souls from becoming enlightened. Greed, okay, is one of them. But the other two are ignorance and sloth, and the other one is anger. Okay. Greed is the card represents, and I'll hold it up for you while I read it. I act like I'm the damn teacher or some storybook reader in the library. Okay. This card represents going beyond the prosperity of the Nine of Jewels or the Nine of Pentacles by losing balance. Okay. Greed is a belief that one can benefit at the expense of others. This is a delusion. When we imbalance the world through our self centered desires, everyone suffers. When one individual hoards money by improper activity and unfair deals, money does not circulate properly and real prosperity suffers. In Ayurvedic medicine, the three poisons of the wheel of life are associated with imbalances of the three doshas. Greed creates an imbalance of the air, dosha vata. Conversely, people who are predominantly vata are more prone to fall in this poisonous behavior. It may also manifest as worry and sleeplessness. When vata types are in balance, this poison is replaced by singing and laughter, meaning you can enjoy the brighter side to life. You can be more lighthearted when you're not being greedy. A good example of this would be there are people that prosper, let's say in Africa, in the country, the Congo, a very rich country that should be richer than Iraq right now, okay, because of the natural resources in the ground there. But because of greed, because of greed and people that allow others to infiltrate and line their pockets up instead of doing what's good for the greater good of everybody else, it causes an imbalance in the entire country, and it's constant wars and fightings because everyone won't get on the same page, because it's always someone that a politician that wants to be greedy, or someone that wants to cut a deal here and cut a deal here, instead of everyone that's from there coming together on one accord and doing what's best for the entire country, where everybody can literally benefit and get organized in a healthy way. I think the best example was in the movie with Russell Crowe, A Beautiful Mind, where all of the guys, Russell Crowe, he played the mathematician with schizophrenia. But when they were young in college, they went to a bar. When they went to the bar and first walked in, they saw, I guess, the pretty girl, the one, you know how men talk, she's a 10, and the rest of them are a 5 and a 7 and a 4, foolishness. But I'm using this to make my point. And then he stopped everybody and said, hey, look, instead of all of us going for the prettiest girl in the bar and then striking out because she's obviously not going to date all of us, but when we go talk to other women after talking to her first, they'll be so offended that we went to her first that they're not going to give any of us play. So why don't, instead of everyone going for the pretty girl and knowing that maybe only might be a slight possibility of one person striking gold, why don't we all ignore the pretty girl and talk to all the other women there? Because all the other women then will be more open and receptible, and it will increase our chances of scoring with the women. So they sacrificed the pretty girl for all the other women in the bar, so all of their friends could have a greater chance of not striking out, doing what's best for the collective instead of everybody being selfish and trying to go for the gold. You understand? So that's an example of greedy type people that do things that only benefit themselves, and everybody else suffers. And collectively, things don't work together well when one person is the only one doing good and everyone else is doing bad. Okay. So what is this energy about the rooster and greed? Okay. Yeah, there's somebody that is gaslighting and being childish and lying to somebody. So somebody could be faking with somebody, someone that doesn't know how to communicate. Someone could be very childish. What is the chariot? Cancer energy. Somebody that cut somebody off. Okay. The Six of Wands, somebody that might be moving forward or successful. What's the Six of Wands? Uh, Somebody that's moving forward because something stopped. Something came to a stop. Something came to a complete end. Okay. There was a conflict with the King of Pentacles because they didn't get what they wanted and something came to an end. And now somebody is still moving forward in their life and somebody is sad about it. Okay. Because they're not helping them or taking action with them. Okay. To cause someone an imbalance. Someone could be a Sagittarius. Okay. Somebody could have gotten divorced from somebody, the Four of Wands. Somebody could have cut somebody off, okay, because they couldn't create an illusion. What's the Seven of, oh, okay. So somebody could even have both Capricorn and Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody couldn't create an illusion for somebody so that they could take action and carry out a devious plan against them. Somebody could be a Cancer. Somebody could be like Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. And somebody is still successful and still moving forward. And the cycle's over now. So because you somebody couldn't trick you and create an illusion for you, you're still moving forward in life and you're successful. And it looks like in the future that you're going to continue to be successful at your endeavors if you move wisely and use discernment and sharpen your foresight in your estimation of what things are. Now, there's somebody that's mad that they couldn't trick you. So because they're mad they couldn't trick you, they're being childish. The Chariot is a Cancer, okay, and that Sagittarius energy is like a Capricorn Sagittarius type energy. They are upset they couldn't trick you and they're very childish. So they're gaslighting you, or they plan to try to gaslight you and emotionally manipulate you to make you think everything is cool. Don't believe it. It's a lie. These people are planning to kill you. They're planning a spiritual attack against you. Now, who is this sick person? Somebody might be sick right now. Something could be wrong with their head. They could have they could have a boil on their skin, or marks showing sickness on their body. This is called the suffering man. It was a lesson that Siddhartha learned about empathy, compassion, and about how to raise your vibration. I know I talk a lot, but somebody's gonna get something positive out of all my talking. When Siddhartha first went out on his spiritual journey, training with like 5 monks that were teaching him how to raise his vibration and to sharpen his perception, they went out into the city and he saw a man that looked nasty. He looked nasty. He had boils on his skin. He was sickly looking, and he looked really disgusting, like a leper or something. Unclean, unclean. And Siddhartha was disgusted by how he looked. He kind of scowled at him like, ew, gross. And that was a negative reaction. Okay. It's like someone sees something, a fight, or someone that gets hit by a truck. And instead of going to help the person that got hit by a truck or that's getting beat up, you pull out your cell phone and start recording and reacting sarcastically to the whatever's going on that's negative. Okay. It's the equivalent of that. So basically, Siddhartha pulled out his cell phone and started recording. He was like, oh, yuck, he looks disgusting. And a monk approached him and told him that by him putting his eyes on and fixating on the negativity from the unsightly looking man, what he did was create negative energy in his field, and it lowered his vibration. And he said, instead, do something to help the man. And when you do something to help that man, instead, you will create a positive experience. and that will raise your vibration, because he was helping Siddhartha to cultivate a mindset where every interaction will help raise his vibration, his spiritual protection, and lead him to and put him on the path of enlightenment. So, in other words, either find something else to focus your attention on if you're not going to help, or help. But standing there and looking at someone suffering and being disgusted by what you see with negative emotion is inviting negative energy into your auric field and lowering your vibration. So he was trying to sharpen his discernment and perception in his day-to-day interactions in how to perceive things. Okay. So what is the suffering man? Uh-oh, could be a water sign. I have the Queen of Swords. I have this, someone was in some destructive energy. Okay. What is the star? Someone could be an Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Somebody was in some very reckless and destructive energy. It was someone wanted to make a spiritual offer very quickly against somebody. But it was a bad investment. The Seven of Pentacles reverse. They worked together with somebody, but it was too hard, and they had to release a burden. They elicited the help of a King of Wands reverse, so they brought somebody into it. Could be a fire sign and a Cancer. Okay, or it could be just someone that's like got low self-esteem, overly sexually promiscuous. Could be like a prostitute energy and a Cancer. Okay, they solicited their help. Okay, could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, and possibly a fire sign, and they took very quick action to spiritually attack somebody, but it was too hard. And what happened? Who's this suffering man energy? Someone was aware that someone was in some destructive energy. Okay. Oh, the Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. They were aware. And the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that'll do anything for money. Okay. And they couldn't backstab. When they got together, they couldn't backstab and betray somebody. And now somebody is sick. What's the Five of Pentacles? Who's the Five of Pentacles? Somebody that took action. Who? Which one is the Five of Pentacles? Who? The Five of Pentacles. So somebody ended up kind of sick or out for a little while. So somebody could have been down for a minute and they couldn't move forward. That was in this destructive energy that planned this. They couldn't move something forward because they were down. Who is this person that was down? The person that made the offer. They got kicked out of somebody's energy. Someone could be a Libra. Okay. Somebody could have gotten, or someone could be a younger fire sign. Oh, and now the cycle's over. Okay, so somebody could be a younger fire sign. Somebody could be a Libra. Or something wasn't justified. It was a burden. They had to let it go because somebody wasn't stuck. Who is that they attacked? Okay, someone could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, somebody could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay. And what's the Four of Wands reverse? What is this Four of Wands reverse? So a water sign could be getting divorced or breaking up with someone. Somebody could have Aquarius in their chart, or somebody that's not the star. Okay, because the cycle's over. Okay. So again, I'm gonna give you one more warning, and you already, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you already are aware, but the person that's gonna attack you, they're gonna attack you with the person they're breaking up with. Okay, so do not be fooled by somebody getting divorced or breaking up with each other. That does not mean that they're not gonna work together against you. Don't let them create a fake fight. Okay, this breakup, they're still on good terms. You understand? They're breaking up, but they're still on good terms. And they both have intentions on spiritually attacking you. Okay. So they're getting divorced or breaking up, this water sign, with this person, but they are still going to work together to try to kill you. Okay. What is consciousness? Okay. The King of Wands reverse, a night energy. Okay. They released something that was a burden. The two. So somebody was aware. Somebody was aware that they was about to attack air sign. Okay. And they rejected somebody's offer. Okay. And they got kicked out of their energy. Okay. What is miracle in reverse? Please and thank you. Tell me about this miracle in reverse. Somebody was really unhappy. They were really praying for a miracle, but something was too much of a burden. Yeah. So somebody was really, really praying for a miracle, but something was too much of a burden to get away with. And what is delight? Okay. Someone could be a narcissist. Okay. Something was justice. Okay. So something was justice. So something was fair. Something was fair. Something that was done in the past was fair. Something that somebody carried out was fair, which is why they were unable to attack somebody. Okay. Somebody closed a motion that cut somebody off. A page, a pentacle. Okay. This could be a younger person that cut somebody off, and something was justified. Okay. There could be a younger person here, or something about a child. The Empress reverse, Libra energy. It was something about a child. Okay. There was some kind of situation surrounding a child, and whatever a situation was, it was justified, which is why the universe has deemed that something was fair and just. And that's why the spiritual attack did not work. Okay. Okay. So somebody was attacking somebody because they were mad about something surrounding something about a child. They were upset about something surrounding a child, and they attacked somebody. But the attack, it didn't do what they wanted it to do, because whatever the results were surrounding this child, it was justified. It was fair. Okay. And delight. What is this delight energy? Someone missed an opportunity that's getting divorced from somebody and they're burdened. So somebody might be like simply delightful. Okay. Somebody missed an opportunity with someone that it is a delight to be around or to be connected to. Someone is a delight, and someone missed an opportunity with whoever you are. Okay. Somebody's getting divorced from someone else, but it doesn't matter that they're getting divorced, because they still missed an opportunity to be with someone that is very delightful. Romantic love in reverse. Yeah. What is this romantic love in reverse? Yeah, someone's not going to celebrate with someone, and someone's very emotional about it. Someone is very emotional. Okay, they missed out on someone that's delightful. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody missed out on being with someone that is an absolute delight. You would have been perfect for this person, but they missed out because they did not approach you with romantic love. There's a million people on the internet right now that are saying romantic love does not exist, and that is actually a lie. People say romance does not exist. If you have universal love, you can have romantic love. And romantic love doesn't even have to mean wealth, rich, that you're able to shower somebody with expensive gifts. That's not romantic love. Romantic love would be like Jim and Pam on The Office. If you ever watched that. Romantic love would be a genuine connection with somebody, with no attached agenda, a true connection of the minds, a true connection of the heart, a true connection of the personalities, as well as sexual, but mostly up here. This is romantic love. when somebody lines up, like buttoning your sweater, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, when all of your chakras are aligned with somebody with compatibility and no one has negative intentions for the other, romantic love can exist. That could be somebody doing the little things for you. The little things could add up to romantic love. Shoveling your driveway, coming and cutting your grass at your home, cooking something for you, just, doing things when two people are genuinely in love with each other without an agenda attached, pure love. Okay. And yes, it actually does exist. I've seen a handful of elders that, I mean, I've heard horror stories about our grandmothers. Shoot, I have a horror story. There are a lot of horror stories out there about a lot of both men and women that have suffered under a patriarchy with being able to obtain romantic love. But I've also heard some older people where both of them are being genuine and giving their testimony about how they fell in love and how they were not rich. They didn't have a lot, but they genuinely loved each other and had romantic love with each other. So it does actually exist. It's rare, but it exists. Somebody missed an opportunity for that because they were skeptical, pessimist. They were not in alignment for this because they were unhealed. And they missed out on a partner. This could be whoever's energy in my collective, because you could be nothing but pure delight. Like you could be like nothing but pure delight to this person, but they were unhealed and they were not ready for it. Okay. What is the energy crowning this read? 2 cards, please, and thank you. Romantic love is somebody that you can trust entirely, where it goes both ways, where both people have emotional intelligence, discipline, and are responsible, emotionally responsible. You understand? And they act on it. That's romantic love. When both parties literally are emotionally intelligent, emotionally responsible, and they both have emotional discipline and sexual discipline. That is part of the key to romantic love. Two healed people that are in alignment, operating as the highest manifestation of their souls. Okay. It's rare, but it is out here. It is here for some of you all. Okay. All right. What is the energy? Do it with this one. Okay. What is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read, please, and thank you. 2 cards. Okay. Somebody doesn't know which way to go with something. Okay. Because you're still moving forward. Yeah. This is just residual energy from the war you're coming out of. This is just residual energy. This is what's coming out is what's going on in the people that are retreating from you right now. Okay. They're still thinking evil, but they cannot do anything. Okay. They're still thinking about what they can do to slow you down and stop you from living your life. But these possessed people, they can't take action. All they can do is think their thoughts. So it is what it is. Give me the obstacle. 2 cards for the obstacle. I have the Empress reversed, and then I have the Ace of Wands. What happened? 2 cards for what happened in the recent past. It went over there, didn't it? Like hopscotch on this table. Okay. Somebody was blocked from taking action. Yeah. Okay. Someone very childish might have been blocked with a message from taking action in their, I'm going to say attempts to sacrifice you. You, for many years now, have looked like a big fat turkey leg in the Looney Tune cartoon on the island when they're starving. through Bugs Bunny or whoever's eyes. People have been chasing like a carrot on a treadmill because they thought they were going to have a big payout if they could sacrifice you. And they wasted a lot of years, a lot of energy, money, resources, and time away from their children trying to attain this. And now they're blocked. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Okay. Somebody could have gotten a verbal altercation with an air sign that they reversed an ending with. Okay. About going to jail or in a mental imprisonment. Okay. Because they didn't get what they expected. Okay. Which had to do with a marriage. Okay. So somebody might have had or been spoken to very harshly by or to an air sign here. So it's some kind of conflict that could be going on between two people here that are arguing because things didn't turn out the way that they were supposed to. Give me 2 cards for the Empress reverse. Or somebody could be putting a boundary up or their guard up to somebody right now because they didn't get what they wanted in trying to hold you back. And it's like these two people were depending on each other. It was too hard for them. They underestimated you, the 10 of Wands reverse. So they underestimated you. Tell me a little more about the situation right now. More about the situation right now. Okay. Somebody could be expecting that an occultist or some kind of spiritual practitioner or a priest, something is going to be illuminated about them. Okay. They're going to illuminate something about money or a house or some type of fortune or something. Okay. So somebody is expecting something to be illuminated to somebody by a priest or a spiritual practitioner or a priest, a spiritual practitioner, or some type of someone that does magic. So someone thinks someone's going to illuminate something to you that's going to free you financially, which means everything's over because the whole, that's going to cause a huge imbalance to whatever their plans were for your life. Okay. Whatever these people's plans were for your life, you getting this news about this money is going to, they already have been stopped from being able to come towards you. But this news about there's an asset or money, the 10 of Pentacles, it's something that someone's going to deliver news to you about. And they know that this is going to cause an even greater imbalance to them being able to orchestrate things to attack you. Okay. They already have a monkey wrench in their plan because everyone is fighting. Everyone is broke. They don't have the financial backing anymore, and they don't have people cooperating with them in the key locations around you that were once working together with them. So everything is falling apart. The first thing was the people that live up around you are not taking offers from them anymore. And the second thing is they're arguing right now about finances. And that somebody walked away from someone that they thought was going to marry them if they were able to sacrifice you. And the third thing is going to be this news you're going to get about some kind of opportunity or finances or an asset. It's something large that's going to just be like the icing on the cake that's going to seal the deal and close this spiritual warfare off for good. Okay, let's talk about this Queen of Pentacles reverse right here. They were supposed to get married and they just keep gaslighting people for help, but they're losing a lot of sleep because that was their plan. This Queen of Pentacles reverse, their whole plan was a man. they base their whole life around being able to get married to a warlock energy is what I'm getting. Because if they were able to sacrifice, you were the big fish. Whoever you are, you're the big fish. Okay. Because of your spiritual ranking, if they could have sacrificed you, they would have been the big fish. Now, it would have been a curse to sacrifice somebody like you, because in actuality, there are certain people that you're not supposed to go after spiritually. And if you do, and if you succeed, when you reincarnate, that's when you come out with like one tiny arm, like Barney the dinosaur, coming out of your shoulder like this, and the other arm is long, and one leg long and one leg short. And I know y'all think I'm just trying to make jokes and be funny, but I'm dead ass. It's true. What you come out looking like, and what you come out shaped like, and everything, even the proportion and the length of your legs and your arms and everything, it has to do with your karma, and it has to do with what you did in a past life. It actually does. Okay. It actually talks about that in some Buddhist texts. So you might come out deformed in the next life if you take out someone that is like a spiritual teacher, or someone that is highly spiritually ranked. Then you really get cursed. Okay. Now, so they're crying because this warlock is not going to marry them because they were unable to take you out. What's the Lovers? They might have been in a partnership with this person for a very long time, working together with them, promising them marriage, because they would have financially leveled up, and they would have gotten married. And that was the only plan that this person had. The only plan they had was to take you out, and then that would level up this warlock, and then they would marry them, because it would prove that they had the skills to do it, and they were going to do some kind of ritual or spell work, hoping to absorb your energy. Okay. And that would make this person able to be fit for a marriage with this person. Whoever this warlock is, they were born with some kind of spiritual abilities. Whatever type of ability they have, they were born with. And they actually did have a very special spiritual position. But that position was with someone else that's spiritually high ranking. But they would have to be in their north node. They decided to remain in their south node and operate out of their lower self. They didn't do their shadow work. So they tried to get together with someone that has no spiritual backing and no spiritual ranking at all whatsoever. And they were going to just sacrifice you, who does have spiritual ranking, and transfer your energy to her so that she could be a match for this person. But she was not this person's match. You were. You and this person have a spiritual contract. Okay. But only if both of you did your shadow work and reached that spiritual ranking through the lessons that you learned this lifetime. They did not. And they ended up with a low vibrational partner that convinced them, if they sacrificed you, they could take your spiritual ranking and power, and then they could marry them. So the reason this warlock cannot marry her right now, and she's stressed out, is because she couldn't take you out, which means he can't marry her because she doesn't have the same power or spiritual ranking as you. And if they got together with you and they did their shadow work, there was a large amount of like abundance, like money on the earthly plane that would have manifested for both of you. Both of you were going to become very, very wealthy. Whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be wealthy on your own now, off of your own energy. But had this person passed their spiritual test, and got on the right frequency with you together, both of you would have been very, very rich. There's a spiritual inheritance that would have come in the form of wealth on earth that is connected to you. Okay. and this warlock. And both of you were supposed to be filthy rich together. But they cannot get that spiritual inheritance with another person. It only comes when they're attached to you. They thought that if they could wipe you out and transfer your energy to this person, that they would still be able to be connected to their inheritance. Okay. But this is a contract. You can't fool the universe. Okay. Whoever this Queen of Pentacle reverse is, they might be retarded, like technically retarded, because they also knew and were guided about this spiritual inheritance connected to whoever you are. And they thought, um, uh, their understanding was whoever married, and this is what happens when you're not a spiritual person and you're not spiritually aware. You don't understand things the right way. This woman, the Queen of Pentacle reverse, someone that's materialistic, overly obsessive about money. They lack integrity. They're a liar. They're dishonest. Okay. They're shallow and surface level. Okay. She was thinking through the thought process of the patriarchy. She's thinking the man has all the money. So she heard that there was a spiritual inheritance that was connected to you and this warlock. So she's thinking in a patriarchal mindset, well, all I have to do is take the man and then he'll take care of me, and I'll get the money. But what she didn't realize was the wealth is in you, and the wealth is your sacral energy. The wealth is your money chakra, your sacral energy. You have magic inside of you. And when you come together with this person, they're able to manifest money. Anything they touch will turn to gold, because when you come in union with this person, it creates a type of energy that comes from you because of your purity, because of your high vibrational thoughts, which powers your sacral energy. You understand? Whatever he touches and goes out in the world and endeavors, business endeavors, career, whatever he invests his energy into using your energy, it automatically is going to double, 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 double O. Atoa Boafe, that Ghanaian gospel singer, double, double. But she didn't understand that because she's not spiritual. You understand? She's a kitchen witch with a low IQ, okay, that only knows how to pop her bussy, okay? So thinking with a patriarchal mindset instead of the mind of God made her think that, oh, it's money, it's coming from a sugar daddy, it's coming from a man. So she presented herself to this man and got him to work together with her to sacrifice you. She figured if I could kill you, get you out the way, and do an energy transfer, then we're going to be rich together. But without you, this man cannot manifest this spiritual inheritance, which is in the form of wealth on earth, real money. Okay. You're the key. The money is with you. The money is in your energy because your sacral chakra is powered by your thoughts. Okay. Because you did the shadow work to be on a high frequency. So she's stupid because she didn't understand that. So she took the man, okay, and he went broke. She took the man and he went broke because when you sleep with a woman that's spiritually broken, unethical, and is unhealed and emotionally codependent, and operates out of her ego, then she makes bad decisions. She lacks foresight. She lacks discernment. She spends money out of ego to impress people that she's emotionally codependent to because she's insecure, because her confidence comes from things outside of herself instead of within. You understand? So if you connect yourself and sleep with a woman that has low frequency, low vibrational thoughts, then it's going to power low frequency energy and low frequency decisions she'll make and influence him to make. So he went broke trying to sacrifice you with this woman. and she was unable to do a destiny swap. And now they're realizing finally that the wealth is with you. Whoever you are, you're not broke. You are spiritually abundant, and it manifests on the physical realm. Everything that you need, doors fly open for you. You're prosperous and abundant. Okay. So that was the understanding. That was the reason that she wanted to get this marriage with him. Okay. And thought that it was something physical you had to do, like look sexy to be with him, and then I can get the money from the man. But the money wasn't coming from the man. It was spiritual money coming from you, your sacral energy. Okay. So she's arguing back and forth with whoever this Empress reverse is, because they were working together to sacrifice you. And she is being unreasonable because she's mad because she couldn't get the marriage. And a whole bunch of people have canceled her out now, and they're not wanting to work with her anymore. That's why she doesn't know what direction to go. Clarify the Two of Wands reverse. Yeah, she didn't get what she expected working together with everyone doing this magic. Now, you have to remember, she's a little retarded. So when people try to explain things that are of a spiritual nature to her, she doesn't understand. She's like, we did the spells by the book. We did everything that we thought it would. And we did it. I know I did step by step by step by step. You got to imagine you're dealing with someone that has no consciousness and no awareness at all whatsoever. I got red bottom shoes with a matching $5,000 purse, so I'm spiritual. It's that type energy. So, and they might be slightly retarded. So trying to explain spiritually why they can't overtake whoever you are is like talking to a rock. And they want to still just keep on doing the same thing to you over and over and over and over and over again without stopping, because they have an entity attachment and they're mentally slow. They don't get it. They don't understand that you're spiritually ranked and that you are connected to the protection of God, however you define God. And that's why they're arguing. I don't know. This air sign might have a better understanding of things spiritually than this person does. So it's like this air sign is trying to get them to understand what's going on spiritually. That was working together with them, but they just can't understand because they're retarded. So she didn't get what she was expecting, the magician, with this magic. And something could have happened really quickly. This could be a warlock, the Knight of Cups reverse, a Cancer. Okay, this Cancer energy here. They recently tried, and the Chariot is confirming it is a Cancer. Okay. They tried to come together again one more time, and they did something really quick. They tried to create an illusion, and the illusion didn't work. And because she's retarded, she's not getting it, because she's a little slow. She's like, I don't understand why we couldn't trick somebody that is damn near approaching mastery. Even though I have no spiritual awareness, and my consciousness and awareness is that of an animal, because I'm living in a matrix in my animal mind, in my carnal nature. I don't know anything spiritual up here. I survive down here like an animal. All I know is eat, sleep, and boo-boo. Okay. But trying to, she's like, I don't understand why we can't trick, why they didn't fall for it, why this spiritual person can see through every illusion, why they're protected, why 50 million death spells don't work on them, why every time we plan something, they know the plan ahead of time. It's like a retard. You understand? I'm just calling it like I see it. It's like she's retarded and she does not get that you are spiritually ranked. You know their thoughts for somebody. For somebody, you could read their energy into the next 5 years. I'm just saying. And she don't get that. She's like, I don't know why we can't trick her. We did everything. I even put a mask on so she wouldn't recognize me. This is that type of energy. They don't understand. They don't understand. Your third eye is activated. That means you have foresight. You have perfect perception. You can see into your intuition deeper. Whatever little bit of intuition she has, your intuition goes way deeper. The oceans run so deep with you. You were prepared for this. Okay. So somebody walked away from a marriage with the Hierophant reversed here and the Eight of Cups. Someone walked away from a marriage. Now tell me about this obstacle here. Tell me about the Empress in reverse. It's clarifying with the Empress. Okay. I have the King of Pentacles reversed. Somebody, okay, they tried, okay, we know they tried to get away with something. And they were working with each other, what I just described, with that last maneuver, and they called it quits. Okay. What's the King of Cups? Okay. So this Pisces, there's a Pisces here. I feel like this Pisces might be possibly some kind of priest, occultist, or spiritual practitioner. This is the one that called it quits, what they were trying to get away with. And this is the person I feel like that might be calling it quits. It can't be done because of your spiritual ranking and something that someone was keeping from you. Someone's going to try to be reasonable now instead of trying to overtake God. Okay. So they were working together with some, there could be a man. There's a man I'm picking up on. They could be a Pisces, but they could be like an occultist, a priest, or a spiritual practitioner, a Jesuit or something like that. Okay. I don't know if he was going to do the magic or help with the magic ritual that was supposed to transfer your energy to her, but he called it off because he realizes that whatever someone told him about you, you're not a regular person. It's like he has to respect God. Even if he's evil and wicked, he still knows he has to respect the laws. I'm hearing like he has to respect the Torah. I don't know why I just heard that. Whoever this man is, he has to respect universal laws. He has to respect the universe. He has to respect your ranking, even though he does not want to. He may not want to respect your spiritual ranking, but he also understands spiritual law. Okay. This is somebody that knows something about spirituality and they're calling it off, even though they don't have integrity and they would do it if they could. They know they can't and they have to respect spiritual laws. All right. So tell me about this Two of Swords. Something got blocked. Somebody did something being childish, even though they already knew. Yeah. This was this collaboration, the Three of Cups, but something got blocked, of course. Yeah, it got blocked and they got clarity. And that's when the Tower happened, where this occultist or priest energy called it quits. They said it's not going to happen. Okay. Tell me more now about this fight going on, or somebody spoke to someone very harshly. The Page of Swords reversed. Tell me about the King of Swords. Ooh. Tell me about the King of Swords. Yeah, they couldn't balance the situation. Tell me about this communication here. The Page of Swords reversed. They told them that the spell work backfired, but they said it in a very disrespectful way. Like she might have cussed her out and been like, if the spell work backfired, why? Byron, type energy. The Three of Cups reversed. Okay, so they got mad and they might have separated temporarily. Okay, the Chariot. What's the Chariot? Cancer energy. Somebody wouldn't celebrate with them because they felt defeated. So they were working together. So this Kitchen Witch and this air sign and a Cancer were all working together, but the spell work backfired and they felt defeated about it. So somebody spoke something out harshful about the spell work backfiring once again, them not being able to find a ruse in which to get a judgment over you in the court system, so they could get you in the position they need you to be in to carry out an evil deed. And they felt defeated once again. So they had to let go of the illusion. Seven of Cups reverse and the Ten of Wands reverse. They got mad and somebody, what's the moon? They thought that you couldn't see them spiritually. They thought that they were hiding. They thought they were keeping themselves hidden. The person that they were working with. Someone's wish fulfillment, a Virgo, was to plan something, to do magic. So there was a Virgo involved too, and they didn't get what they expected. So there was a Virgo involved here too, and they didn't get what they expected, and they can't move something forward. The Six of Wands reverse. And now somebody is in their thoughts about how they spoke to somebody. Okay, so somebody might be in their thoughts about how they spoke to somebody because they're watching. Oh man, clarify. What's the Four of Swords? Because somebody is aware that someone's still moving forward. Someone could be an Aquarius. Oh, okay. It was a missed opportunity. A Virgo, an Aquarius, a kitchen witch with a low IQ, a Libra, and a Cancer. Yeah. They're in their thoughts now about how they spoke to somebody. The Four of Wands reverse. Somebody could have either moved out of a house or broke up with somebody. Or someone could be moving out of a house right now because they couldn't get away with something. Who's this Four of Wands reverse? Who is this? Okay. Who is the Four of Wands reverse? Someone that feels defeated because the spell work backfired once again. And they can't defend why. The Hierophant. Who's the Hierophant moving out of a house? Or divorcing? Who's this Hierophant energy? Clarify the Hierophant. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's going to have to move out of a big house. They're expecting in the future. Okay, so somebody is expecting to have to move out of a really nice house or a really big house in the near future. Somebody might have a really big or expensive house, okay? And they're expecting to have to move out this house, or they're getting divorced from somebody where they might have had like a really big house together, because somebody is aware someone's very defensive right now, and they're not going to get married to somebody, okay? And now somebody might be planning to illuminate something to you. Clarify the sun. Clarify the sun energy. Okay. Illuminate something about someone that was trying to do spell work. Use spell work and environmental manipulation to try to make you sick and homeless, but you're still moving forward. Yeah, their whole goal was to make you sick, or to get someone to get in a relationship with you to disrupt your life, and disrupt your finances, throw you off your game, throw you off your focus, so that they could create a ruse in which would land you into being homeless. And then it would put you out there in the open seas like a shark, for the sharks to maneuver easily, more easily, in a vulnerable position, being homeless, to get a judgment in court over you, to get you locked up in some kind of way in either jail or in a psych ward or some kind of legal entrapment. Okay. Okay, they said to take all the cards and shuffle them, so it's something here that they want me to talk about. Might be important. All right, what are the messages, please and thank you? A new car. A new car. I feel like somebody on okay, got it. All right, so somebody might be about to try to set somebody up to be unalive. They're going to try to kidnap you. Okay. So somebody needs to watch their back somebody is planning on trying to kidnap you. So be careful. Don't let nobody take you to a second location. Don't trust none of your friends. Okay. Do not trust any of your friends. Okay. Right now, because people are weak willed. Somebody's going to try to set you up. Someone that's trying to set somebody up to be unalive is thinking about trying to kidnap you. They might even try to help get a family member or someone that they think you trust. All right. There could be an element of colorism involved. And they got people all over that are a part of this secret society. Okay. Throat chakra. Somebody might try to lie to get you somewhere. Someone could have a dog. This is about a business relationship. Get out. Do an A cleanse. This is an apology. Somebody is sick. Somebody has AIDS. Because they showed it to me twice. Oh, the kidnapper. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, does somebody want to kidnap you and try to grape you or something? Okay, we'll see what this is. Under judgment in the legal system. Okay, they said start here and then there and there. Okay. All right, what are the messages? Okay, one fell on the floor. Oh. The answer is no. Okay, we'll find out what that is. Oh, wow. Volcano eruption. Something might erupt. A lemon car. A sham marriage. Yemaya. Yego. You're protected. Okay, they said the other one now. Okay. All right, somebody has a cursed bloodline. It fell here. Okay, someone that was going to try to establish an illegal conservatorship in a southeast state against somebody has a cursed bloodline. Okay. Watching you from a military base. Somebody might have a past history of MK Ultra. They were attacking your heart chakra. Okay. So whoever I'm talking to, you have a past history of MK Ultra. Okay. But that MK Ultra was also introduced. If you went to school, any type of government institutionalized school, they subjected a lot of children to MK Ultra. So you need to be careful. There's a cult, a church, or a coven that's orchestrating a spiritual attack against you. All right. And they're under spiritual judgment. Jail or prison. A kitchen witch with a low IQ. Aha. They're cursed. Got it. Something might be about to happen with a flood. There might be about to be a flood. This could be a flood, or a flood. This could be a flood in someone's home, some kind of flood. They're getting a disability check for you. Okay. So somebody might be some kind of a hunter in the military, a Chosi. So a Chosi is in the Orishas is like the hunter. So there could be in the military army. So there could be somebody that could have been in the military or the army. They might be in a Chosi type energy, like a hunter, or someone might be about to try to hunt you. I might be being shadow banned right now. So maybe somebody does not, or if this is collective, if you have a platform, somebody might be shadow banning you so that no one will know if someone kidnaps you. Okay. So somebody might be trying to shadow ban somebody. So when they try to kidnap you, no one will notice. or it won't get too much exposure. So you could be on an online platform and they might be shadow banning. I'm going to clear that. I'm going to see what that's about, because they think if they can make you disappear online, no one will know. I'm going to get into this. What's this heart chakra energy, MK Ultra? What's this MK Ultra? Somebody is a victim. Heart chakra. What's going on now? What is heart chakra? What is heart chakra? Oh. Spell work. Spell work done to block your heart. So whoever you are an MK Ultra victim, okay? And the type of mind control they did on you was supposed to block your heart chakra, okay? Who we talking about here? What's this about this MK Ultra victim? You could be homeless, okay? Whoever you are, you might be homeless or financially unstable right now, because someone could have done spell work to block your heart chakra, which would throw all your chakras off, okay? Because your chakras have to be in alignment in order to manifest to the fullest of your potential. So you might not be doing good financially or something, or um, your stability is off. You might be penny pinching right now. And someone did an MK Ultra experiment on you when you were a child, to block your heart chakra on purpose, okay? So that they could use you or affect you or control you. And you might be planning to travel. What's the Two of Wands? You might be trying to plan something, okay? What's the Hierophant? The Hierophant could be talking about the government, or a spiritual or religious leader. What is the Hierophant? Clarify the Hierophant. Somebody couldn't move to calmer waters. Okay, got it. Okay, so there might be clarify Capricorn energy, please, and thank you. Someone's spell work backfired. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so whoever you are, someone could be a Capricorn. Somebody, you're a victim of MK Ultra from childhood. Okay, you are a victim of MK Ultra from your childhood, and they blocked your heart chakra. The reason that they blocked your heart chakra through MK Ultra programming was they wanted you to only be open to low frequency, low vibrational influence in your dating life, in relationships, because that way they would be able to control you by whatever weaknesses you have, whether insecurities, your confidence, and things of that nature. They wanted to be able to control you and influence you through people that you date by having a closed off heart chakra, and operating only out of your sexual energy and not your heart. And in doing this, you'll only attract kitchen witches with a low IQ. Whether you're a man or a woman, you will only attract toxic people that will convince you it's normal to be toxic with each other, backstabbing, mistrustful, feeling paranoid in a relationship, making each other jealous, and all these manipulation tools they wanted you to be susceptible to, so that they could control you like a puppet, like they wanted to. But whoever you are, you saw through the manipulation, and someone that was trying to manipulate you, you cut them off. So it didn't work. The MK Ultra has worn off of you. Don't worry, it was done to all of us. It's a whole bunch of us out here that were experimented on, including myself, okay? Where they were trying to hurt us throughout our entire life, emotionally, so we'll turn cold. And if we turn cold, we'll only be in toxic relationships because you are what you eat. You attract what you project. So all of your relationships will be toxic because you're toxic, because your heart is closed. And that would also block you off from your discernment and intuition. So you would make bad decisions because you don't have foresight. You understand? Which will throw your money off because of the decisions you make. So your whole life will be off. But it looks like you cut somebody off. It looks like you were able to override the programming, and you cut somebody off, and that allowed you to make some good decisions in your life, and you're moving forward successfully. Somebody was going to try to set you up in some kind of a way, but you cut the right person off. So your heart must have opened up already, or your heart is opening up, which allows your heart is the door and the key to your heightened intuition and discernment. You can see people clearly. You can't see people clearly if your heart is blocked off. So you have to open the door. You understand? I'm not saying to other people, I'm just saying you have to have universal love. And how does love act? Love treats you right. Love knows how to behave. Okay? So you treat yourself very well, and you treat other people the way you want to be treated, but not without good boundaries with people that are not good for you or that are toxic. Okay? So whoever you are, somebody couldn't create an illusion because you closed off to this person and cut them off, and they were coming for you. Okay? Yeah. This person was planning something very evil for you, and they wanted you to be open to this person, but you escape because your heart is open. Okay? So you're able to balance your situation, and you're moving forward victoriously. So it don't matter where you are financially right now. You have to understand things that manifest and line up for you on the spiritual realm first. They will line up in the physical, even if it don't look like it. It's like developing muscles. Just keep on at it. Keep on staying positive. Keep on surrounding yourself with people that are proactive, people that are productive, not in a negative way. Continue to be productive in a positive way. Surround yourself with positive people. I don't care what community you come from. I don't care if you were toxic in the past. I don't care what you had to do, when you had to do it, or how you had to do it in the past. If you're going through something right now, even financially, stay on the right path. Stay productive, stay positive, keep toxic people, places, and things away from you, and things will line up spiritually and in the physical, even if you can't see it yet. That's what we call faith. I've gone 20 years without seeing anything, but believing that my life was going in the direction it needed to go by staying productive in a positive way and ejecting negative people out of my life. You understand? Just stay positive. It does not matter what you don't see for yourself right now. If you're dealing with financial issues right now, it does not matter. Stay positive and constantly keep your eyes on the picture of what you want to see in your life in the future. Only focus on those things, and they will slowly start to manifest in front of you. If you want a big apartment, a nicer place to stay, a nice job with good high vibrational people, whatever it is, start researching, looking, getting pictures, images. You understand? You manifest from your subconscious mind. Literally everything I've ever wanted in life, I drew a picture of. I ain't playing. I have another house right now that I finished designing and making a blueprint for. I'm not even playing. It looked like a professional. It looked like a professional architect. I literally have blueprints of a house I designed. I know exactly how I want it and everything, and I designed it. Doors, everything, hallways, everything, literally. And throughout my entire life, anything that I ever desired and wanted, I drew a picture of it, dead serious. And I would be creative with it and I would color it and every day look at it and add something to it. I want my garden right here and this right here. And I would look up the type of furniture I want in each room. Believe it or not, Whatever your mind constantly looks at and focuses on and obsesses about is what you manifest in the physical realm. So whatever it is that you want, whatever you enjoy doing, just keep your mind focused on that. Keep on researching, looking, going into the environment of what you want, career-wise, job-wise, house-wise, relationship-wise. Only surround yourself with positivity. Okay. So somebody is watching somebody from a military base. Clarify. Watching you from a military base. Okay. Okay. So there's some kind of spiritual practitioner of the dark that's watching you from a military base, and they could be doing spell work right now on you, making offers. Yeah. Okay. Someone that lost a marriage or something here. Oh, so the Hierophant might be this military person. They might be some kind of hunter. Ha. Okay. So a Chosi is this hunter energy. Okay. It's an Orisha and it's a hunter, and it came out with military or army. So you're being hunted right now by someone in the military that is connected to this whole operation of MK Ultra and finding good perspective people to use for energy sources and to use as batteries or destiny swap, or you're being hunted and targeted right now. And they have somebody in a military base that's keeping an eye on you, and they're doing spell work on you as you move about throughout your life. Tell me about this kidnapping. Clarify, they're trying to set you up to be unalive. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Clarify, they are trying to set you up to be unalive. Okay, they already tried. It was too much of a burden and they let it go. So whoever came toward you to connect with you, that's who is going to set you up to be unalive. Okay? Whoever you cut off, that's who is going to set you up to be unalive. Tell me about this kidnap attempt. What is this kidnap attempt energy? The spell work backfired. So, okay. So somebody was watching you through cameras from a military base. Flock. Child, you cannot convince me. They said it's in another country. That's bull crap. You cannot convince me that they have military rooms. They don't have military rooms of those flock cameras for the people that they're hunting, right? Because y'all are nothing but like cattle to them. So they're watching you from a military base and doing magic and hoping that they were going to be able to kidnap you by doing spell work and then taking action. They do the spell work and then take action. It's just like, when Christians pray before they do something, like, okay, we about to go here and give a great performance. God, we ask for your protection. We ask you to bless us, bless every tongue, our voice, bless us to have the strength to endure, to sound good, and give a great show. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. Okay, they do the same thing. And then you go out there and you give your performance and you pray that God is going to, bless your performance. They do the same thing. They do the magic. They do the spell work. Oh, devil, please help us to kidnap this person so we can sacrifice them to you in the mighty name of the devil, amen. And then they go try to do it. Okay, that was a corny one. But yeah, so they were doing the spell work first while watching you from a military base, watching your movements, and then they were going to try to orchestrate to kidnap you. And it would be some kind of mental manipulation involving the person that you cut off. Okay? They were orchestrating something, but it was a bad investment. They wanted you to celebrate with someone, maybe on a date. Maybe they wanted you to go out with a few people. But the secret was they were going to kidnap you. Yeah. The secret was they were going to kidnap you. A friend. A friend was going to set you up. Yep. A friend of yours was going to set you up. Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's this about? Lemon car? What is this about a lemon car? Okay. Someone that's really emotional right now because a conflict is over could be having car trouble. Okay. Queen of Wands energy. Okay. So there's somebody too sexy for their shirt that they might have got clarity that it's bad karma because they were coming to do something to you. Yeah. All right. Somebody bribed with a large amount of money to come toward you to do something very quickly. I told y'all are completely protected. Y'all don't even have to know about these things. They're handled before it even makes it to you. You understand? God, however you define God, is handling every single situation, every weapon formed against you. God is taking care of it before it ever even reaches you, and you don't even know. So somebody's car could have broke down on the way to orchestrate something against you, and it's karma. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, they got struck with karma when they were on their way toward you. No, that's somebody we protecting, homeboy. You understand? Good morning. That's somebody that we're protecting, homeboy or homegirl. You understand? There is a spiritual realm that exists with us simultaneously. And if you're not attuned to it, and you're one of these people in the matrix, an agent running around out here, you're unaware of it. So you think it's just us. So that's why you get in the ego and stick your chest all the way out in your ego about what you finna do to somebody that got spiritual protection. And then go limping away because you're going to walk over and you're going to limp away and you're going to limp back. You're going to walk your ass over and then you're going to limp back. Cletus. That's what's about to happen. You understand? Because y'all are spiritually, not y'all, but y'all are spiritually unaware. Y'all are spiritually unaware, morally corrupt, spiritually bankrupt. I'm trying to hit you with the Lauryn Hill line. So somebody's car, something happened with someone's car that took a bribe. Now, whatever money they got from that bribe, they got to spend it fixing this car or trying to put a down payment on another car. It don't pay to do evil. As soon as you got the money, you lost it. You see what I mean? That's how God works. Universe, however you define, whatever, reaches, whatever, ancestors. That money that you took, you wasted your time. That same money is gone now. It was a complete waste. The Two of Cups reverse. Yeah. So now somebody's rejecting somebody because they found out a secret and it cost them a tower because they were trying to figure out why they had that bad karma. And what's the Moon reverse? What is the secret somebody found out? What is the secret that somebody found out? Kitchen witch with a low IQ, a man or woman, whose spell work backfired, that gaslighted them to do this to you because you're stable, the Nine of Pentacles. And they created, an Aquarius could have created an illusion about the reason they were doing this to you. Yeah, they all lie. All these people in these covens and cults that target individuals to get the people, unsuspected people, to help them, they always have to tell them a lie that is emotionally charged so that they will carry the same energy and feel the same way they do about you because they're jealous. They don't tell them it's because they're jealous and they're petty and they're a loser and they're a thief and a crook and they just are trying to sacrifice you so they can get a quick level up. They don't tell them that. They don't tell them that they're just a disgusting Oscar the Grouch loser living in a garbage can and I just want to come up and I have no integrity at all and I'm morally bankrupt and corrupt, spiritually corrupt, and I'll lie, cheat, steal, and kill and do whatever I have to do it. They don't tell them I'm a demon. They tell them that they dated you before and you emptied out their bank account and skedoodled off with somebody else. They tell them that you touched their child, or they tell them that you did something horrendous and you ran and tried to escape and they just found you and now they're going to make you pay street justice. That's what they do. People that you don't even know, they tell, and then they bring other people in too. Yeah, that's who they did it to, my cousin. See, that's my whole family. All these people here can testify that's what they did. And it's all people that are a part of a cult or a coven, that telling these bold-faced lies. That's why people have to use discernment before they jump into something and get bad karma. You don't jump into somebody else's mess. Don't worry. If somebody did something wrong, karma will find that ass. Karma don't never miss an address. Okay? So this person found out the truth about you. They found out that someone was trying to make you homeless because they want to sacrifice you because they wanted to level up. And because you're stable with a roof over your head, whoever I'm talking to right now, that is the reason why they were angry. They were angry because you had a roof over your head. And that's why they got bad karma for attacking you. And when they found that out, they rejected the offers from them. They said, I'm not going to work with this person no more. They found out these people were lying. What's this about, a sham or fake marriage? All right, yeah. So somebody was in some kind of a cult marriage. Most of them are all sleeping with each other, but on the surface, they present as like a politician's marriage. They have those old-fashioned key parties where everybody sleeps with everybody, and they get married for image only. Okay, so somebody that might be like part of a secret society where everybody just gets married for public image, because what does a cult mean? Hidden. This means whatever these people do in the dark, they have to be able to manipulate people that are unaware, that are on the outside of them. So they're really into image. They're really into images. So they have to always make sure that they look like they are an impeccable, upstanding citizen, conservative, married with a family. So people come together and they agree, okay, we'll get married, we'll have kids, but you can do what you want to do and I'll do what I want to do. And we're going to sacrifice people, but we're going to appear to the world as honest, righteous citizens. You're a doctor, I'm a lawyer, and we're going to have a good reputation to the public. So no one will ever suspect all the dirt that we do behind the scenes in the secret society. Okay, that's this sham fake marriage. Somebody's walking away because they didn't get the money they were expecting. Someone that was in a sham fake marriage, absolutely no love here. No love. It's just a lifestyle. Okay. They're the wounded warrior. They thought that something that they were going to do to an empress was going to be their come up. They thought if they presented to the world as an outstanding, upstanding couple, married couple, no one would believe they were doing all the horrible, awful things they were doing to an empress, to sacrifice a man or a woman so that they could get a level up. But all the spell work that they orchestrated against you, all of it backfired. The magician in reverse. And they're aware they're not going to get another chance. Yeah. So I have the 9 of Swords reversed, the 10 of Swords reversed here. They couldn't backstab and betray you. And that's why they're not getting a level up. And someone didn't want to let go and they did the most. Yeah. Someone could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is why they're getting divorced, because they're like, what's the point of being in a fake marriage? I don't want to be around your ass all the time. We cool, we friends. We could work together to pull crimes off. But I mean, if we're not going to get the money and the level up, what are we putting this illusion on for that we're married to each other? Let me go find a way to make myself happy. I don't got to put on no more. You understand? What's this? AIDS, cancer, STD. Oh, the person that didn't want to let something go. So they got a disease now. Who's this? 8 of Cups reversed. Didn't want to let something go. Ooh. Clarify the moon. Somebody that's not celebrating with a cancer, or a cancer that people are not celebrating with anymore. Clarify the moon. They're avoiding a tower. Oh, they're hiding. Who's this person with cancer, AIDS, or an STD? someone that made somebody an offer to create an imbalance for somebody, a King of Cups, or they accepted an offer from a King of Cups, a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Pisces, somebody could be a Scorpio. Clarify that King of Cups. Oh, to make a death, clarify the King of Cups, please and thank you. Or somebody could be a father figure that did the magic and someone kicked them. Oh, someone kicked them out their energy. Somebody could be a Pisces or a father figure that's a Pisces. They got bad karma. Ooh, y'all know I'm nosy. Y'all know I'm real nosy. Somebody that was friends with benefits with your aunt. Somebody might have been friends with benefits with somebody's aunt. Ill. Who's this person? Cancer, AIDS, STD. Somebody's brother, cousin, or sister. Somebody's brother, cousin, or sister might have been friends with benefits with somebody's aunt. Ill. Somebody might be Eritrean, CIA, a romantic couple, the NSA, East African. Oh, and now they sick. So this might be an Eritrean, East African that was with the NSA. I can't make this up, child. Oh, baby. So they were a couple that thought they were going to get a level up off of sacrificing an empress, and all they ended up getting was AIDS, cancer, or an STD. Somebody cursed somebody out too. They had an ego death, and now they cut them off, or they blocked somebody, and they're just what's the hangman? Avoiding a tower. They're expecting to release something. They might be expecting to release something now. Somebody is sick right now. Somebody's taking very quick action to communicate about something. Ooh, about something about a Queen of Pentacles. Oh, because they're mad about this disease. All of them. So y'all know all of them was like sleeping with each other. All of them was sleeping with each other. So the earth sign, this could be, all right. So I'm getting a Capricorn, a Cancer, and a fire sign. Between the three of them, they're fighting about this disease they have now. Ha! The Cancer, the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh. Woo! Yo, I can't even make it up. The Ace of Swords. That's the truth and the clarity. So right now there's a Cancer and a Capricorn that's fighting about who gave who the disease, and they mad at the fire sign saying it came from the fire sign, and child, a mother figure that's a prostitute. The Queen of Wands reverse. It could be a Scorpio involved too. Oh, they are so emotional. They feel backstabbed and betrayed because they were having sex with each other, doing sex magic to orchestrate something against you. You big dummy. So there could have been like a Scorpio woman, a Scorpio mother figure. There could have been a fire sign woman, even prostitute. There could have been a Cancer, masculine. And there could be a Capricorn, feminine. Somebody is Eritrean in this group, okay? Someone's a Warlock in this group. They're fighting about who got the disease. They feel backstabbed and betrayed because they work together with these people, and that involves spell work, that involves rituals, that involves, listen up, children. Listen up, kids. Hey, young world. The world is yours. Young world, young world. Young world, young world. Young world. Hey, kids, listen up. Hey. Child, I forgot the words. I'm trying to get the damn. Y'all know I'm talking about, damn it. Listen up here. Don't be a dumb dummy, and don't disrespect your mommy. She's the one that brought you on this earth, who brought you up, right? And who loved you since your birth. Is a little kid gone wrong? Child, y'all know my age group. We don't remember all that mess. But nonetheless, these people, listen up. I'm making a joke, right? I'm just making a joke with the song. But what I'm saying is, young people, listen up. Listen, Linda. When they invite y'all to join in and give you all the perks of these cults and covens and give you all the cons of how much money you're going to have and how quick and fast you're going to get this money, it's one of the three poisons that impede enlightenment: ignorance and sloth. That means being lazy, and because you're lazy, being ignorant. What does ignorant mean? Ignorant means believing, it's a belief system that you can get good karma from causing harm to other people for your own benefit. That's an ignorant belief. You understand me? So it's ignorance to believe that. You being lazy, joining a cult, and stealing from other people, you're going to be having a lot of sex. They make it be like, oh, empowerment. They try to make it sound empowering. Yeah, we're going to use the laws of power, and we're going to do sex magic to trick people and deceive them and manipulate them. And that's how you become rich and this, that, and the other. The karma is you doing all that sex magic with these different people. Even if you're using protection, they drink a lot of alcohol. They do a lot of drugs to numb themselves from themselves, so that they can operate in this low frequency energy. And it's going to come a time where you ain't going to have no condom and no protection, and something going to need to be done, and you're going to slip up, or you're going to be too high or too drunk or whatever. But at some point, something going to happen. And you already are creating bad karma for yourself because you're trying through ignorance to get a level up from someone else's downfall. That creates bad karma. I don't care if you're religious or not. You can't fight universal laws. What goes up must come down. Energy sent out is energy returned. You understand? These are the laws of the universe that govern the universe you're in. I'm telling you this. So when they come to y'all and tell y'all, I know you're working hard, this, that, and the other. You do this magic with me and join us, and this is going to be an easy, because whoever they did this against, they thought it was going to be like taking candy from a baby. They told everyone they recruited, oh, this is going to be so easy. Look, she a goofy. She one of those true love girls. Oh, they easy. They so easy to fool and manipulate. Those true love people. No, baby, those true love people are intuitive as hell. True love people that actually are seeking true love, their intuition and discernment and foresight is on fleek, because their consciousness and awareness is way up here when yours is down here. So you can't see into the spiritual like we can. You understand? So when they tell you they're going to be able to manipulate and all these things they're going to be able to do to someone they perceive as naive, and they got the audacity to claim to have perception when their perception is blocked because they're down here, right? What you should do is just remember all these diseases they fighting about right now, which is their karma. They're broke. They're not getting the money. They're getting divorced. They wasted years of their life. And now the cherry on the cake is whatever this cancer, AIDS, or I feel like it's an STD or AIDS, because they're fighting about it. That all of them have right now. You understand? This disease that all of them have right now. Instead, use your intuition and energy to manifest by developing empathy and compassion. I didn't say go around giving stuff out to people. Conserve. You can't give to people when you don't have yourself. What I said was develop empathy and compassion into your thought process. It'll help sharpen your discernment and intuition. Okay? It'll help cultivate your perception so that you can see a good idea and a bad idea. So you can have the foresight to see how positivity will match the frequency of other people that are making money and bringing in abundance. And doors will open for you by those same people that will be and see you as their kinfolk, because you match their frequency. You ever owned a business and you was looking for somebody to hire to put in your store, but you don't want somebody with a nasty, dirty attitude that's going to repel people with their energy. You're looking for somebody that's going to attract people. You're looking for someone good looking. You want something, you want somebody that looks good and it has a preppy attitude, bubbly attitude, because they're going to bring in customers. That positivity, you understand? So when somebody that has abundance and opportunities and doors they can open for you, that's of a high frequency, that knows how to make money, when they run into you, you'll also too match that frequency. They'll see you as an honest person. They'll see you as someone that they can trust. They'll see you as someone with a positive attitude that attracts and does not repel with a nasty attitude, and they'll open the door for you. This is how we attract and manifest abundance. Work on yourself. Work on yourself so that you can have a positive attitude and radiate the type of energy that attracts abundance, people with an abundant mindset, instead of trying to be ignorant and slothful and impeding your enlightenment. Okay, they're backstabbed and betrayed. They're getting karma. They're broke and now they have diseases. While the Empress is sitting with her pH balance in check, perfect balance, and disease free. Yup. Look, they said, my ancestors said, baby, tell it. You better spell it. Let me lower my voice before they call police on me again. They said, you better, I go tell it. They said, baby, you better tell it, honey. They said, tell it. Tell it like it is. Tell it. The Ace of Swords. Yes, baby. They said, speak it out. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords is literally my ancestors touching me, saying, baby, tell it. That's why we put you here. That's why we protect you. Oh, God. Why is the answer no? What's this about? The answer is no. Clarify the answer is no. The Magician? Okay. What about the Magician? Okay. So somebody might be still trying to bribe somebody, or someone's doing magic. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles is great wealth. A lot of damn wealth. Wow. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles is abundance. Baby. And why is the answer no? What's the Magician? Manifestation. Someone's reversing an ending to do some magic. Oh, they reversed an ending to do some magic. And they offered a large amount of money. Oh, somebody put a big contract on your head, baby. Your purpose is divine. Like Sister Divine. Your purpose is divine. Somebody put a large amount of money on your head. You had a huge contract. It was the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody might have put like 100,000 on your head, and they might have spent like another 100,000 paying and financing all of the different operations. This is why you are divinely protected. Somebody could have put like 100,000 on your head and spent another 100,000 financing all the maneuvers and all the tools they needed, and the traveling and the hotels and the different costumes and disguises and all the thing, renting cars for all the people that were coming for you, not knowing what you were connected to spiritually, your protection. Somebody put a huge amount of money on your head. The Four of Wands. Who put this large ass amount of money on your head? That's a lot of money. Dang. Your father or somebody's father, a Muslim. What? This about a family relationship or dynamic? Who father put a contract on? Who father is this? Who's this Muslim? Someone that kicked somebody out of their energy. Ooh, somebody's father put, and it doesn't have to be your father. This is somebody's father that put a huge amount of money on your head. Ooh, someone that kicked somebody out their energy. A Knight of Cups. or someone you kicked out your energy, their father. Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Their dad put a huge amount of money on your head. A hermit. Someone could be a Virgo. Hold on. Oh, baby, we're going to get this. You know, I ain't going nowhere, damn it. We're going to get this. Tell me about this hermit energy. Delta, Sigma, Theta. Who is this hermit energy? A spiritual practitioner. Wow. Okay. All right. So there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio whose dad might be like a big time spiritual practitioner. Okay. This might be someone that's very, very, very wealthy. Okay. And they might be one of those practitioners that just anybody can't go up to, like living in Switzerland or something like that. Okay. Whoever this spiritual, this is a hermit. Okay. Damn, it fell on the floor. So this is some kind of hermit energy that is a professional spiritual practitioner. Maybe he does, maybe he only works with politicians and stuff like that. Somebody could be an entertainer as well. Someone may also, maybe he works with entertainers. Okay, got it. So somebody's father is a professional spiritual practitioner that might like work with politicians and entertainers. Yeah, that they celebrate with. And a secret came out about a high priestess. Oh, that you're okay. So the person that put, yeah, I see the Ace of Swords. So that you're still in your home. So there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio whose dad might work with politicians and entertainers as a professional spiritual practitioner, a hermit. Like this is somebody that maybe is quiet. They might be really good at what they do. And they found a high priestess that got the power that they need. Okay. And they put a huge amount of money on your head. Okay. And this person's son might have been coming for you. Okay. So this person's son was the one that was coming for you, but the devil reversed now. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, because something got balanced. Okay. So the reason you were going through, for somebody, the reason your warfare was so hard is because there's a wealthy spiritual practitioner that works with maybe politician types or entertainers that needed your power. This is for a high priestess. And they got their son to work with people who's probably also a magician against you to try to find a way to sacrifice you. They wanted your power. And they put a large amount of money on your head. That's why your warfare was so intense, because they lost a huge amount of money. Okay, they lost a huge amount. That's why the answer is no. They could not have you. Okay, the cycle's over. The World card. They could have done this a long time ago. The years of spell work have backfired. Okay, so this could have happened a really, really, really long time ago. They're telling me this person might be West African, is what I'm hearing. What nationality is this person? Sex trafficking. Okay, they also are involved in sex trafficking. So they probably also stoke their energy from the energy they get from the sex trafficking. They're connected to a sex trafficking ring as well. Makes sense. Somebody's cousin and somebody's uncle. Somebody's cousin and somebody's uncle. And they're connected to an Eritrean. Yeah. So what they do is they do sex trafficking as well, to use these people for magic and for their energy. Okay. Someone's uncle, somebody's cousin. Somebody could be a Virgo, but they put a large amount of money on your head. A large amount of money on your head. But the answer is no. So this should say God said no. God said no. That's why they didn't give up easily. But God said no. And you have the audacity to say yes? Who are they to declare a thing that it should come to pass if the Lord thy God has not ordained it? Okay. There could be a kitchen witch with a low IQ that don't even know how to pop her, you know what, under spiritual judgment right now, about to go to jail. What's this about? What's about jail, prison? Tell me about this jail, prison energy, please and thank you. They couldn't backstab and betray you. And now they can't move to calmer waters. They might be mental or something. This could be a mother figure. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Oh, wow. 2 of them. So there might be a warlock and a kitchen witch with the low IQ. Both of them might be going to jail. They were working together. They could have been in a relationship, married, or going to get married, or they're not going to marry them. Okay. So they're not going to marry this kitchen witch with the low IQ. They're going to jail instead. Okay. Yeah, someone was trying to get away with this, but they're burdened and they're closed emotionally right now. Yeah, they were trying to do a destiny swap. Okay. So they're going to jail. Yeah. What's the Emperor? Somebody that wants to see if they can emotionally manipulate somebody now, and defend. They want to defend themselves, but they're, they have a childish way of communicating about an injustice they did against you, and they're closed emotionally because you are blessed and you're anointed. Okay, so there's an Emperor energy that they're childish in how they communicate, but they want to communicate with you about an injustice, and about the fact that you're anointed or something like that. Something because an illusion got dispelled very quickly. Okay. But somebody was still in the same energy and okay with doing something to you, even though, okay. So there's an Emperor energy. This could be an older man. They want to have a conversation with you. They want to have a conversation with you about an illusion that someone created about who you were and your spiritual ranking. That's what the star is talking about. They want to clear something up, but someone lied to them about who you were. And that was the reason that they teamed up with all these people and got this person's help to attack you. And that's what they want to clear up. But this person has trouble communicating. But the thing is, even after that person found out the truth, after coming at you, trying to attack you over and over and over and over and over again, and they went to research why you were so protected, they found out that you were spiritually ranked. But even though after they found out the truth about you, they still at that point continued to attack you because they felt like it was too late to connect to you. And that's the reason why things didn't go in their favor. When actually the soul lesson, someone could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. The Emperor is Aries energy. But in actuality, this was a lesson in this lifetime that their soul signed up for to learn. And the lesson that they were supposed to learn in this lifetime, so in the next life, intrinsically, they'll remember it and not make the same mistake, is to sharpen your discernment, to sharpen your intuition, okay? To not be so quick to take action based off of what people say, because people are dishonest. And the reason that you missed your intuitive nudge to do the research and look into something before taking action, because Aries is the ram, okay? Aries is very forceful. They're very brave. They like to lead the parade. They're the first one to jump off of the cliff, and test hand gliding wing. They're but they're the first one injured too. They speak without thinking sometime when they're on a lower frequency. I'm not talking about high vibrational Aries, low, when they're operating on a lower frequency. They speak without thinking. They take action without getting the facts first, and they're not connected to their intuition when they're not operating out of their higher self. But the lesson was, in order to connect to your intuition, to know not to just listen to just anybody tell you something, and to investigate it for yourself, in order to have the foresight To know to do that, the lesson is you have to heal from any past experience that could have hurt you in childhood so that your heart can open up to love. Because by opening up your heart to universal love, that means you have to be empathetic to other people. You have to have compassion for other people. That will allow you to have sharper perception and discernment. That means anybody can't come tell you anything, okay? Because you're intuitive, you're sensitive, in tune to things that you can't touch, taste, see, and feel with the five senses. That's what it means to be intuitive. It means that you are able to navigate through emotions and through energy. And you don't listen to just what people say, but you pay attention to the energy. You pay attention to people's emotions. You figure things out by investigating yourself instead of just taking someone's word. But you don't develop that until your heart opens up. Then you can consciously and aware, with consciousness and awareness, you'll tap into those abilities. Okay. So in this lifetime, this person has to open up their heart to empathy, love, compassion for others. Treat people, which simply means love yourself, which means give yourself the best treatment in the world first, and then take care of yourself. That means take care of your body, mind, and spirit in a healthy way, and then treat other people the way that you want to be treated. The way that you would take care of your emotions, the way you want people to respond to your pain, the way that you wouldn't want anyone to hurt you physically, mentally, energetically, financially. If you don't, the way you don't want people to lie to you and to hurt you, then you don't do that to another person. That's called empathy and compassion. I don't like it when people do that to me. So why would I like to do it to somebody else? You understand? When you open your heart to treating people the way you want to be treated, that's when the energy of love flows through it. And that's when you're able to have more discernment and perception and tap into people's emotions. And you can start seeing through people, and you tap into foresight and your wisdom to know you don't listen to something just because someone said it. You do your own investigation and find out for yourself. So this was a lesson that whoever you are came to teach them in this lifetime. Okay. So they want to speak to you about what happened. All right. And there's a kitchen witch going to jail, and that's also under spiritual judgment right now. And they also have a cursed bloodline now. Now they done did it. They have a cursed bloodline. What is the judge presiding over your case? Clarify this, the judge presiding over your case. Okay. So Empress, there could be something going on here. What's the Page of Pentacles having to do with work? Someone's complete wish fulfillment. That is no longer okay with a child because something didn't go in their favor. So somebody is not okay with either a young adult or a child, or a child is not okay with a fire sign because they didn't get away with something. And someone's very emotional because they couldn't balance the situation. So there's an emperor here that could have been dealing with a much, much younger person here. They could have been doing spell work, sex magic, y'all know. And they could have been trying to get away with an injustice in the court system. Okay. Somebody was using a child. They might have been doing spell work over this child, blood sacrifices, rituals. And when I say child, I feel like teenager, young adult, but they didn't get what they expected. This young person might have been under the influence of magic when they first got pulled into something, and then they were heavily, it's a younger person that was heavily manipulated by spell work, magic, and then might have after that felt stuck, like they couldn't escape from something. out of shame and embarrassment and bad decisions. So they continued with something due to heavy spell work, bullying, manipulation, something like that. Someone's complete wish fulfillment is what? It was someone's complete wish fulfillment to be able to get away with something, to be childish. Yeah, it was somebody's complete wish fulfillment to be childish in trying to get you sacrificed. The Hierophant reverse, this could even have to do with court or a Taurus. It could have been a Taurus's complete wish fulfillment to have you sacrificed. What's going on right now with this judge presiding over your case? Okay, what's the 7? An illusion has been illuminated, and now this judge is in their thoughts. Okay, so this judge is in their thoughts now. All right, what is this judge in their thoughts about? They're in their thoughts about a Cancer, Warlock, okay, and a narcissist that kept gaslighting them for more time because they convinced them that they would sacrifice and kill you and get you out the way. Okay, so there was a judge that kept pushing your case back over and over again because there's a Cancer Warlock that was working with their narcissist wife or girlfriend to manipulate and gaslight this judge that they would be able to kill you and sacrifice you and you would be dead. The 5 of Swords, okay? And they're very unhappy. And now somebody's pulling their energy away from something. And what is going to happen with this court case for somebody? Something has stopped. Someone is refusing someone's offer now, and they're very depressed and sad because something's getting illuminated to you. Yeah, the King of Wands could be a judge, and somebody might be trying to plan something. The 5 of Wands, somebody that is blocking somebody might be planning a 5 of Wands somebody because they're mad. What's the 5 of Wands? Oh Lord, what is the 5 of Wands? They can't balance the situation. They already planned it and they couldn't do it. They had a tower. Okay, this was someone was being childish that came at you one more time. Okay, so somebody's going to reveal some information to you. And before I get to ending, you are shadow banned right now. What is that? Clarify you are shadow banned right now. High Priestess. All right, so there's a High Priestess that's being shadow banned right now by members of a secret society. Somebody could be an air sign and somebody could be a fire sign. Who knew? No duh. Someone could be they're causing an imbalance to your views because they didn't get what they expected and they're being childish. Okay. They're saying something is going to get balanced. What's the Hangman? What is the Hangman? Something's going to get balanced. Okay, something's going to get balanced out. They're just crying boo-boo snot tears because nothing worked out the way they thought it would. Nothing worked out the way they thought it's good and would, because it is ignorance to believe that you can attain good karma by causing misfortune for others. Give me a final message, Holy Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Final message, please and thank you. Final message, please and thank you. Y'all, let them demons keep coming. They not real. Ignore them. Confirmation. All they're gonna do is look. All them demons are gonna do is keep calling your phone, and then saying, "Do you want insurance? Do you want this?" That's how you know they demons, because they literally don't know what else to do. Like, all they'll do is call your phone number from 100 different fake numbers to annoy you, hoping you'll answer the phone. I got them to answer the phone. That's what they do, especially if they've been blocking your technology for years now. That's a part of the witchcraft. blocking and playing on your phone. But they say, oh, it's just robocall. No, it's not. Everybody that is being targeted, I mean, they have that too, but everyone that's been targeted, they flooded out your phone with hundreds of calls a day. It's probably starting to taper off because they're starting to back from that now. We're moving into the new world now. But nonetheless, it's supposed to wear you down, getting a million calls a damn day from weirdos with Indian accents and other things, and it's all fake. It's all just fake calls, stupid text messages they keep sending you, dumb ass text messages, and it's to take your energy. They'll just keep calling your phone, calling your phone, calling your phone, calling your phone, and if you answer it, I got her to answer the phone. Nobody does that but a gremlin, hyena. Like, who gets excited? I mean, get a life, for God's sake. I mean, that's a highlight of your day. Baby, you can have it. If the highlight of your day is getting someone you're targeting to finally answer the 100th call and then not saying nothing, baby, you deserve this. Your life is just dead. Like, you just are like a rock. What's the love is reverse? Someone stuck in a cycle with a king of wands trying to offer them money. Okay, because the death card to kill you. Okay, there could be a Gemini here. Somebody that a Gemini might be offering bribe money to keep on attacking you has already moved to calmer waters with the Six of Swords here. And whoever you are, this might be pertaining to a court case. You're about to get your good karma. You're about to get your blessing, okay? Or your finances are about to be so abundant, it's going to be overflowing, okay? Guys, I love you and God loves you too. Or is it God loves you and I love you too? I am Kuan Yin, and this is, believe it or not, love of the highest vibration. Kuan Yin signing out. I'll be back in a little. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll be back though.